So just by being a Muslim man who's lived in Australia for the past 10 years, 12 years, 13, something like that, I began to notice some trends in Muslim brothers who I've interacted with, specifically the people who can never seem to stop sinning. And I mean, they are genuinely addicted to this sort of instant gratification lifestyle. They have to go to bars, they have to go to shisha shops. They have no choice. It's something that their whole life is made out of. And you know exactly the type of people I'm talking about. At first, not gonna lie, I just thought they were really stupid. I thought they're just, they're not educated in Islam. They're just doing what their emotions tell them to do. But then I realized if you take away all those things from their life, like all the instant haram pleasures, their life is completely boring. It's genuinely miserable. They have nothing else going for them. And I thought about that, like, there needs to be some solution to this problem. There must be a reason this is the case. Because Allah made us, so we have to obey Him. He designed us in a way where life should make it easy for us to obey Him. And then when I thought about it deeper, I realized most of these guys, I mean, pretty much all of them, don't know how to enjoy halal pleasures. And this is such an underrated skill, it just blows my mind. But in their defense, right, it's not really their fault. This whole society aligns the idea of fun, the whole definition of the word is aligned with instant gratification. Like when something is described as fun, whether it's in movies, whether it's in ads, it's always a bunch of stupid people dancing, drinking, and trying to pick up women at bars. That's what they think fun is. And so I don't blame you for thinking that as well. People get this idea that halal is just not fun and fun is haram. And this is such a dangerous idea. This is exactly what makes people sin more. Half of my life, or maybe 2019, 2018, 19, I was a complete degenerate, bro. Like, I used to do only instant gratifications. I didn't know how else I could find fun. It was such a foreign concept to me. And I do think that a lot of it has to do with the way we've been raised. You know, we've been repressed so much that we think that this is the thing that will make us happy. But over time, I started to realize some things. What happened was ended up going back to my home country. If you've gone to your home country, like since you've been in the West, you would have realized that it's such a life-changing experience. Basically, we would all hang out, right? You know, like a whole family just sitting together, playing cards. Don't say it's haram, it's not. Just shut up. So we're playing cards, we got food, we got drinks, and we go and we play football for a few hours and we come back in. Now we're playing games online. We were sitting in this one big table. Just imagine, right? The boys, like one big table, and we're all sitting around playing games on our computers online. And then I was sitting there and I thought, wow, you could give me any sort of haram lifestyle, the best haram lifestyle you can think of, like a top tier, these high value men, right? And I wouldn't trade it for this. It's such a simple life. I don't even have anything, just people who share the same ideas as me. And then when I ended up coming back to Australia, I was like, this is not the same thing. People here, at least my friends, I don't know about you, they didn't have the same sort of idea of fun. So when I was sitting around my friends, the Muslim guys or, whoever I was hanging out with at the time, I don't even remember, they didn't know how to have fun. They were just like, they didn't have the same idea. They thought fun was literally just instant gratification. You eat something, you eat McDonald's, you eat KFC, and that's what makes you happy. So I hope that now you're watching this video, you're starting to realize that there are more fun things to do. But the only problem with you is that your mind is probably so messed up from programming, from TV, from movies, from ads, that you probably don't even know how to enjoy normal things. You probably can't even go out to a park and, read a book and find pleasure in it. Like, this is sounding extremely cringe, and I promise you, I'm not some white girl who's, like spirituality. Ugh. I genuinely find it more fun to, go to a park, work out, do some pull-ups, read my books, write some video ideas. That to me is billion times more fun than going to a party. And I'm not saying I go to parties, but I used to. And this is something I'm going to be open about. I'm not going to expose my sins, but I'm open about this. But now I've programmed my mind that those things aren't actually fun to me anymore because they actually aren't. They're just stimulating. There's a difference. The other day, me and my family, like, we were in the yard, and you can probably see it from here. I could show you. We were sitting in the yard. We had like a really big bowl, and we were just making a bunch of food, potatoes, meat, and Um, my mom and my brother, they were cooking it up. I was on the corner, doing bench press on my little weights, and it was just so amazing. And so I made a video separately on this specific topic on how you can actually unscrew your mind and actually start being happy and start enjoying these small things. Here's a video that I made. Go watch this if you are interested in these sorts of mindsets. And if you are the sort of Muslim man who likes to self improve, who likes to be a part of a strong community, hit the subscribe button.